Community Chamber Singers, or BCCS, is an a cappella group that serves as the outreach arm for BCCO, the Berkeley Community Chorus and Orchestra. We sing a varied repertoire of madrigals, gospel, pop songs, and spirituals. We perform at various venues such as senior residences, homeless shelters, and for the general public at city events. This is our first virtual recording. It will be available for free at storychorus.org, which is STORYCHORUS.org. We're led by music director Costas Dafnis, who is a composer and a sound artist. He writes for theater, dance, and games in addition to concert music. He lectures in film at the San Francisco Art Institute and teaches musical composition at the SF Conservatory of Music. I hope you enjoy the recording.
The song Solace came into being as a collaboration between the Connecticut Poet Laureate Dick Allen and the American composer William Bolcom.
They were responding to the tragic shootings at Sandy Hook Elementary School in December 2012.
The words of the poem came unbidden to Dick Allen, especially the refrain, "In the snow lightly falling."
When the poem was complete, he shared it with others.
And it was suggested that he find a composer to collaborate with. William Bolcom was linked up with him because Bolcom had also wanted to respond to these tragedies from his side.
Bolcom's music and Allen's words are the song that we share with you now. It has the immediacy and directness of children's intelligence.
It seems simple in form, but there are challenging rhythmic complexities in it. Medieval chant qualities are woven through it, all anchored by the snow lightly falling.
This song has grown on us as we've learned and now perform it for you. It bears listening to several times.
No small hand will go unheld. No voice once heard is ever lost.
Ya Viene La Vieja.
Ya Viene La Vieja.
Ya Viene La Vieja. Here comes the old lady.
Which means, here comes the old lady. This song is a villancico, or traditional Spanish children's song. Villancicos tell us about Christmas traditions and the nativity stories.
In Spain, there are many, many variations on this song. Our version was arranged by Alice Parker and Robert Shaw in the 1950s.
This short version, only 3 verses, imagines a parade at the time of the Three Kings celebration, Los Tres Reyes, the 12th night of Christmas. In Spain and in other countries in the Spanish-speaking world, this is the special night when children receive their Christmas gifts. In our song, you can hear the percussive sounds of the parade before, during, and after the verses. Longer versions would list all the many gifts.
But, most important, the parade always begins with the old lady. She has just gotten her Christmas bonus. She's looked in and she sees it's a lot. She thinks it's more than she needs, so she leaves some for us. Join in the spirit of this gift giving of all to all, and here is a translation of our version.
Each of the 3 verses is followed by the chorus, tender green vines, lemon tree leaves, the Virgin Mary, the Lord's Mother. Here comes the old lady with her Christmas bonus. It looks like a lot to her. She takes some out for herself and leaves some for the rest of us. Here come the kings through the sandy places. They're bringing the child a royal tower. Here come the kings along that road. They're bringing the child little breads and wine.
Ting, 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 ting. Ya viene la vieja, con la guitarra, le parece bello, le viene gritando, papalitos verdes, hojas de limón, la Virgen María, Madre del Señor. Ya llegamos reyes, papalitos verdes, hojas de limón, la Virgen María, Madre del Señor. Ting, 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 la Virgen María, Madre del Señor.
In Silent Night is a deceptively simple choral work composed in 1957 by the African-American composer Mitchell Southall, and it is surely among the most beautiful of modern choral Christmas songs.
Not much is known about Southall except that he was an African-American composer.
He was born in the South in 1922, was an associate professor at Southern University,
and lived in Memphis, Tennessee when he died at age 66.
In this work, the voices are arranged in such a way that the logical internal resolutions within the moving harmony make it sound deceptively simple. This quality of seemingly effortlessness makes it a sublimely beautiful Christmas carol.
In Silent Night was composed in 1957 and is subtitled A Christmas Vignette in Pastel. It has a quiet, receptive quality that is quite endearing.